Hey, you guys, it's Ambry. Happy full moon. Near, 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 near. Happy full moon. We have our full moon candle, which is burning a lot quicker than the candles usually do. These are amazing candles. We have all kinds of them, but they're these wax candles. We have every kind you can imagine. They finally came back in at the magical dream. But anyway, this is like the third or fourth day I've burned this energy candle, and the full moon candle is burning real quick with it. So we'll see how exciting that gets. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a long day for me. I went to volunteer at the open shutter to get all thousands and thousands and thousands of Christmas gifts together, organize them by age group and all that. And then it was Solomon's, my good friend Solomon, his niece, her daughter, Nevaeh's second birthday. So it's been a long day and it's been rainy. So why don't we pull some cards and see moving forward? Okay. Okay. What do we need to let go of? It's the shadow of what we need to let go of. This could also be somebody in your energy. Take what resonates. Prejudice. What if you were categorized into a group and given attributes that were false without truly knowing who you are? So that's what these people have done to you. They have given you labels that aren't who you truly are. They have, take what resonates. They're such great manipulators and magicians for not the good sense, not using their gifts for the good. Thank you, Spirit. They have manipulated a lot of individuals, and how they did that was by also getting to know these individuals and figuring out what their kind of hangups were, like what things like they were passionate about, and then through time, what they've done, not just you, they've done this to other people, but we're talking about you. Let's say somebody's had someone in their family that was an addict that used to steal a lot of money. You were that addict that used to steal a lot of money, right? So what they do is they find out what these things are, these hang-ups that people have, unhealed things that other people have, right? And then they give you the I don't want to keep saying attributions, but they want to give you that label. Oh, well, so and so they used to steal from their so and so all the time, or somebody may. I'm trying to give some other good examples. There's so many. They say that you were a prostitute, or whatever. Let's say they know someone has a thing about sex industry workers or something like that. But what they do is they try to find an in with these people, a way that they would be more believable. So they try to find their weak points or areas that they may have a strong feeling about. Is that making sense? That's an interesting message. I've never gotten that message before. I like when I use these cards because sometimes we get like a deeper message about the psyche of these people who aren't using their gifts for the good. And how they are able to manipulate masses of people. It's like a smaller scale. The best way to control people is through religion and government. This person is finding the best way to control groups of people, or the narrative about you is what Spirit is saying. Because they're jealous. Yeah, jealousy. Your past wounds needed healing. Work on your self-love. You're far greater than you know. So that could be like these individuals. They're very jealous of you, and they haven't healed these past wounds. And I love this. We've pulled this card before. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Right. Maybe these individuals haven't dealt with their own darkness, and so that's how this person's been able to manipulate people about you. This could be your job, in your family, in a community. Spirit's also saying for some of you who this isn't resonating for, these may be some shadow work prompts for you to look at in your own life moving forward with this full moon. Looking back. Looking at your darkness. Are there certain areas in your life that or people in your life that you may be jealous of, or you have your own prejudices that you need to take a look at. That's for a select few. What else do we need to know? So with this full moon, this person has really, I almost like this is a message I've given before, but not like this detailed. But they're trying again with this moon cycle, this next moon cycle. Yeah, because they're having feelings of shame and surface. They avoid everyone close to me. This person may have a lot of shame. I need to be in a relationship as I don't know how to be alone. This person doesn't know how to be independent. That's maybe why they've tried to spin this narrative about you. You may be a very independent, creative type of person that has boundaries and all those things. And they don't like that about you because they feel as though they don't have those qualities. When we all can possess things if we do the work and we do the healing. But oftentimes, it is what it is. People don't do it, right? And so what Spirit is saying is that, what's the message then, Spirit, moving forward? It's to get an understanding of this person. What Spirit's also saying is you don't have to enter or engage people in conversation trying to prove your point all the time or defend yourself. The days of defending yourself, and this is a common message, so let people fucking be wrong about you. Who gives a shit? The people that are easily swayed are the people who don't come to you and get to know you as a person, or to get clarity if this is a job or about a miscommunication. If they don't come to you, you don't want them around your life anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them around anyway. Just what the animal spirits have to say. Right, you have the inner strength. Woof. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Right. And they may have spun these really nasty narratives about you, is what Spirit is saying. And this is just to get up. It's like this, the more you know. The more you know about somebody and their behaviors and actions is usually your answer on how to counteract certain things if you choose to do so. I'm not saying do things against anybody, but by understanding the mindset of their purpose and the motives behind what people do. It gives a whole nother type of insight and how you can live your life. For some of you, it's easy to say, I don't give a fuck, and that's great. But that doesn't stop people from attacking you, is what Spirit is saying. And so if you are, this message kind of going everywhere, but if you are someone who feels though you can feel these different groups, these different people coming under attack, or you maybe noticed you worked at a job for a while, things were going great, and all of a sudden people started treating you different, right? And so Spirit is saying that it's important to understand the workings of these individuals so you can get a better grip on how you can get ahead of the game. It almost reminds me of my little method that I coined. I didn't coin 8 Mile, obviously. Eminem's movie, 8 Mile, right? And so I coined and I did a video maybe about 2 years ago about it, called the 8 Mile Method, right? The 8 Mile Method. And what it is that, do you remember at the end, or one part of the movie, he got really sick, right? Oh no, it was at the end. Okay, it was at the end. It was the very end, and Cheddar Bob comes into the bathroom where Eminem is getting sick. It's like the biggest battle of his life, right? And Cheddar Bob, with this cast on his legs, he shot himself. He said, well, you already know what they're going to say about you. And it was like a light bulb went off in his head. By knowing the psyche and knowing and understanding the reasoning and how these things happen, this is not just this specific reading, but generally